All right, we are back. F minor pentatonic scale. I fell off the face of the earth, and I am back. This is guitar warm up number 20. If you guys have questions as I'm running through this, I'm just going to kind of make today a review and get back into the swing of things. If you have questions, ask me. Message below. I'd love to hear what you're doing for warm ups. This is actually, I haven't gone over this with students at all because, they don't want to learn F minor. They want to learn the E minor one because it's easy. Now, if you guys need the sheet music, it's at our website, musicbythemeasurespro.com. We appreciate any comments, likes, or becoming members because it helps us produce more sheet music. And got some new stuff coming that I'm pretty excited about. So, all right. F minor, pentatonic, getting back into this. So. I think the best thing you can do if you watch me a couple times, and this is easy for you, obviously, get your metronome on and just get to that. These should be used as a demonstration, like, hey, these are the pitfalls, or like what I like to do is if I watch somebody play like Dire Maker on guitar by Led Zeppelin, I like to see how their fingers move and then kind of copy what they're doing, and it gets me to play it quicker and better quicker, and that's what these videos are about. Like, hey, if these are new to you, these positions, that's great. Fast forward to where I actually do a breakdown of them and not just chat. Or like, hey, is he doing a down-up pick? Is he consistent with that? What are the little things that you can pick up from my playing to help you get to the next level? All right, 70 BPM. Let's see how we go. Three, four. What's up, Thomas? Been a bit. What's new with you, man? I did write down what you practiced last. I just have not had any time, and I disappeared for a bit. All right, so today I'm just going to try to get through all of these positions, get them all on my fingers, because I feel like I could easily go up from 70 right now on the first one, but there's no point. Third position. And two and I'm getting a little lost. Give me one sec. See, I told you I'd be rusty. Feel better about it, kind of. funny thing, Thomas and Lisa both. I don't know what WSG means. What's going on? No. See, I'm 41. Figured that out the other day. And I know some slang. LOL. Pretty hip to that one. But WSG. I'll have to Google that later, but I'm pretty sure one of you will put that in the comment below. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's good? Okay. With my goal of getting through all these positions, or as many as I can get through today. I don't remember his fifth position at all. Don't think it was bad, but let's do a quick review. Also, scales and learning songs. Like, what else is there to learn on guitar, right? But, like, scales kind of, like, open up the building blocks of understanding music at a higher level. And anytime that I've spent a lot of time learning scales, like all of a sudden I sit down to play a song and it's easier for me because these scales, these movements will be in the song. And I think it's so easy to be like, I got to practice songs, and you don't spend time doing this kind of stuff where it can get boring after a while, but like if you can find a way to make it fun. In Trollman, we should do a jam sesh. Limitations of the internet, right? But like what I want to do down the road, and Thomas, this goes for you too. I want to start doing more backing track stuff where like Trollman could do like a solo over something, and then Thomas could do a solo over stuff, and then we'd talk about it. I think that would be fun. I did one of those a while ago. You guys should look it up. Lead Guitar Jams 1. You can tell by calling it Lead Guitar Jams 1. I meant to be more of a series, but life is busy. So this is the one that I always forget how I want to finger it. Also, I'm playing this Wildcat, which is just a gorgeous guitar, but the scale length is just a little bit different than the Casino. So in some ways it makes this little scale, this fifth position, a little bit easier for me to play. I'm glad I said that and then fuck up. All right, let's try that 60 and see what happens. 3, 4. So some mistakes. So what gets me about this one, right? That 5, when I took bass lessons in college, that'd be called shifting a position. We're here, right? And if I start with my third finger, I'm shifting back to that. But you can hear the inconsistency of that note. Hey Logan, thanks man. Glad you liked it. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Sorry, I'm working on not being super frickin' awkward as I do these guys. Little quick story. I've taught lessons for 20 odd years. That sounds about right. Maybe even more. I like legitimately started at 18, and I took some years off here and there. And I feel like I developed a craft and a skill of like, hey, I can go into a lesson, young or old student, and I can teach them what they want to and get them where they want to go. But I got burnt out. I got burnt out from teaching every single day. I got burnt out from being, the music guy around town. Not even around town, just in my friend group. And I was like, I want to move that skill to online. I want to teach online and do something once. And I wanted more time to play as well. And I noticed some of those skills did not transfer directly to making videos, and I'm working on it. So Logan, thank you, I appreciate it. And also, like, I'd love to hear what you guys are playing. I'd love to hear what you guys like to learn. I don't have time to do everything. The more views we get, the more watch time, the more members at our website allows me more freedom to do what you guys want to like to learn as well. Some of it has to be what I want to learn and have to learn. Like tonight, I'll do a piano live. I have a student that's working on a song that's hard for me on piano. It takes a little bit more effort. All right, I'm going to shut up and screw up. Just got to get that position move. But after that 5, and I'm rusty because I legit have not. I'm not making excuses. I mean, I should be good all the time. Haven't picked up a guitar for a week or so. I was very fortunate to go to Vegas and hang out with a friend and watch her play a stadium, which was just amazing, and kind of like burnt out after that and readjusting to time zones and all that. One, two, three, 4. So I'm smiling because I'm struggling on certain things, right? That little shift. And then I actually really want to use my third finger. Sometimes I think about it, sometimes I don't. On that 8 and then 6, 9. Which I think I want to go. Now these are things that will happen when I start practicing more. When I'm more consistent, I will be able to recall fingers quickly. And won't be spending time relearning those. That's not how I want to play that. I really want my third finger there, so my first finger's there, and then sometimes you just need to practice it a couple ways, throw the metronome on, see where you screw up. All right, again, the goal today is to get through 3 more positions and do the funk in 15 minutes. We got this. Now again, I did E minor, I think like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. A lot of this is a carryover, so it's not learning anything from scratch. You know, that's the nice thing about doing this progression. In 2 weeks, we'll do G minor, and then A minor, and then so on and so forth, and we'll start getting quicker and quicker. Then we'll start all over. And just all the minor pentatonics will be in your fingers at that point if you work along with me. All right, this one. Let's start over. Okay, feel good about that. Get that little shift up, but I'm going to use my second and fourth finger because that's what I did before. So you got this. Oh, I got to play the right notes. 9, 11, 8, 11. notes now. Yes. 9, 11, 8, 11. Slaughtering some of these notes today. 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10. Gotta remember that second finger there. So, treble areas, this is ironing them out. This is my new term. You know, just turn your brain off for a sec. Press lightly. Don't get tense. All right, I think that's the big one. Let's see if we can do that. One, two, three, four. Close. Failure. 1 and 2 and one more time. Now, you don't have to necessarily be good to practice guitar. I think that's what I just demonstrated there. And, you know, even approaching these videos and changing up, if you kind of go back to our whole YouTube start and this all, it took a lot of effort and a lot of work to make like a polished, finished video. Maybe like 15 hours worth of work, right? And every time you practice, it would get easier to make that polished video at the end. But there was this process like here. This is the cutting room floor in my mind. I might have to do this 5 times in a row, 45 minutes a time. But at the end of those 5 times in a row, I'm going to be really fucking good at these. I'm going to level up on these scales. And then I will release a polished product. But it's kind of like baking the cake, and I wanted everyone to be a part of it. And honestly, like this is, I wouldn't call great content, but it allows me to, I don't know, chat with you all And instead of releasing a video every 3 weeks, I can start doing these daily. And that's really what we're looking at. I don't know if I had a point with that whole story. All right. I have to practice more, I think is the point. I'm guessing I'm using my pinky on that 13. Kind of that same idea. Thinking about that pinky being in charge of so much. It's tricky. There we go. That doesn't sound like the right note. I'm right. All right. Clearly don't know this one at all. One, two, three, four. And four, and again, the idea today is get them all on the fingers and then start working on, oh, last one. Nice. And we'll have enough time for funk too. All right, this one. It's a little high up on the neck for this guitar, right? I mean, I have a cutaway yet, but... All right, so this one I remember from the E minor. Might still have a capacity to screw it up, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Couple different thoughts. One is, let's go do these last two again. Yeah, from here. Another thing I recommend for practice, as I say in my teacher voice, play solo Psychosocial by Slipknot. Bro, that is way over my head. I can barely play this F minor scale in the 10th and 8th position. But someday, one day we're going to do requests, and you can watch me fail on songs I don't know. Or you can watch me fail on songs I do know. You know, a lot of different options there. I was going to finish my conversation about two-a-days. The best practice you can... some of the best practice you can get is hitting this in the morning, going back again at night and hitting it again. And you will see these like... Well, it's no different than like if you spend half an hour on it one day and half hour the next day and keep on doing that over and over again. I love the request line. Guys, I can't... I'm not able to do those at this point. There will be a day, though. There will be a day where we can do requests. Seems like that's a popular thing. So yeah, practice in the morning, practice at night. You'll double the amount of goodness you get. It actually like triple. It kind of like compound interest. It gets quicker. Great speech. One, two, three, four. Let's do the other one, and then quick funk, and then time to go teach some lessons. 3, 4. Did anyone notice that? 3, 4. Clearly have to play this a minute. Just not even reading tab well today. I always have to knock out the rust someday, right? And I could have done it. I could have done a rehearsal. That's an option always. Yeah, we got it. These will be better by tomorrow, or they won't. 1, 3, 4, 4, and 1. 3, 4. Got some new times. Let's do a little funk. This is number 3. If you guys need this sheet, link below. We're playing this chord. E something. 7 flat 9. Some shit like that. If you haven't seen me do these funk exercises before, this guy right here, this dash is a strum. X's are mutes. Little hi-hats are mutes. You could think about it. One of the best things about this is one of the things that you're working on, especially if you're a strummer, making this chorus not too hard, getting a nice mute isn't too difficult. making sure that your left hand isn't pulling your rhythm from your right. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and So let's start with all mutes. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and just mutes. All right, let's do number 4 as well. One E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and just mutes a minute. Nice. Actually, feel like I'm gaining some ground on that one. All right, that was a very rough rehearsal or practice or warm up or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go teach some lessons, set up for my piano, and I'll be doing one of those later tonight. Comment below what you guys are working on, what you're learning. Gotta quit saying that. But all right, you guys have a good rest of your day, and thanks for checking us